Well, hello and ahoy, all you Hexicans and crypto pirates. Welcome to Chattin With The Captain. I am the Captain RG3, your captain on everything DeFi and Hex, and bringing you some community members, bringing you some financial gurus, so-called gurus, and just special guests, rock stars, anybody we can get on. You name it. You got somebody out there you want to get on here, let us know. Reach out to me or Bullish or the king himself, the producer, and let us know if you got a guest that would like to come on and hang out with us. But today we're going to feature like someone extremely freaking cool who just kind of popped on the scene with his material, not so much himself. I'm sure he's been around for a bit, but I've been noticing that the Twitter space is starting to heat up a little bit. People are starting to get what do you call it? Excited for PulseChain, whether or not it's coming right now or not. We got V2 turned into V3 last test net, right? Well, enter V4, baby. We're at V4 today. So don't get upset. The reason, so I got calls. Why V4? Why V4? What's going on? What's he doing? What's Richard doing? Guys, look, so they had to make an adjustment just to make it simple so it doesn't get too convoluted. They had to make an adjustment to the system state. So making that adjustment to the system state meant that they had to do, I guess you would, for lack of a better term, call it a reboot. And in doing so, they get rid of V3 and then V4 comes out. So in doing this little fix, they had to, extend it into another iteration. So that's the only reason. That's it. It's no big deal. Richard didn't lie to everybody. They just had to do something to the system state and it pushed it forward. So technically, yes, he said something maybe, and he apologized for it. Hey, sorry, all you boneheads out there. They're all butthurt over V3 becoming V4. But look, it's coming soon. It's coming. Everything's getting worked out. I just read today that K4K Crypto has instructions, and Richard sent it out on how to move TDI over through the bridge into the test net. So if you go over there to Richard Hart on Twitter or K4K Crypto, I even retweeted it. You can see how to do that bridging so that people are starting to bridge onto the test net. Really cool stuff. So it's getting closer and closer and closer to being complete. And I saw another video out the other day about Richard was telling everybody, why do you guys launch? Well, he was actually talking to what's his name, Ivan on Tech, and this was an interview done a while ago because Richard had his funky half long, the King of Hearts playing card hair, and he was saying, why launch stupid shit like IOTA and then test it on the public and launch that coin out there, get everybody all excited about this garbage that they just created. And it was the truth. It was the truth back then. That turned out to be the biggest piece of shit, crap, hype bullshit. And crypto was this IOTA thing. I remember, oh man, because I'm in the machinery industry, right? So that whole Internet of Things and everything interacting with one another and blockchain and all that shit was really intriguing to me. But man, forget that. But anyway, make sure we don't have a whole bunch of time, so I need to bring my guest up. And this gentleman has, like I said, just kind of like launched onto the scene with some really cool content, comedy relief stuff during a bear market. It's needed, and really like his stuff. And everybody, I'm bringing up WescottCrypto.
What's up, man? What's going on?
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm happy to be here, man. What's up, bro?
Glad to have you. And man, we need some more comic relief when the bear market's in, bro, because people start getting crazy out there.
Oh my God, the crying is incredible, man. I can't believe how many people are just are capitulating right now, man. It's nuts.
Oh yeah, the capitulation, the crying, the going to the SEC with violations and reporting people and stuff. I mean, it's gotten ridiculous. And this community is supposed to be strong, but I'm sorry.
I don't know what happened.
some really different weak asses in this thing, I think.
Yeah, and that's it happens, because there's so many good people, but you're always gonna have a few bad apples. So it's not much we could do about it. But
You said it right, man. There's always a few bad apples or little
yeah.
chihuahuas nipping at your ankles.
Oh yeah,
they just
definitely.
they just can't. They just don't stop, man. It's like, okay, whatever. Just kick
Absolutely,
them off to
man.
the side. So what about you? So I haven't seen you or your name around until
Right.
all of a sudden you start blasting this content, and it's like content, dude. It's just silly and memey enough to know that you're not serious,
right,
but the quality of it is down, man. It's really good. So
man,
so tell
it.
me how you got onto the scene, your hex journey, how you got involved with the community and that kind of stuff.
So basically it started with just looking for an investment opportunity in crypto. I was already doing my thing in the stock market, and then that kind of slowed down. And my cousin reached out to me and said, have you looked into crypto? That's at the time when Shiba Inu was going through the roof. And I hadn't really looked into it. I mean, I've heard about it before. I've bought in Bitcoin before, Ethereum way back when maybe Ethereum was worth $200 or something. But I probably sold it in like 3 weeks, not really knowing what crypto was or how long it was going to stay around. So, so after that, I kind of jumped back in with the whole Shiba thing. And I came across a lot of scams, man, and lost a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like,
well, at least you only did it in one cycle, man.
Yeah.
Some of us have been here since 2014 doing this crap,
bro. Yeah, man. So yeah, I lost like tons of money. I got wrecked, and that's when I found Richard Hart. It was the last protocol I was in that to me is a scam. It's still going on, but I don't really believe in it. But one of the guys in the community, he said, I don't even care that this is dropping because I already got rich off of Hex. And then a light bulb went off in my head. I'm like, well, what the hell is Hex? Why am I worrying about this in front of me when you're telling me you got rich off of Hex? So I started doing the deep dive. I found Richard Hart, watched all the videos. One of my favorite interviews with him was when he was on Link Up TV. He had the Burberry shirt on, the white moon boots, and I'm like, yo, this guy, not only is he smart, but he got a ton of swag, man. I'm like, this is my type of guy, man. American
I saw your
dude,
black moon boots. I saw
yours.
yours.
Yeah, man. I had to, man. Yeah, I had them, and like when I seen him with that too, I was like, yeah, me and this guy could get along, man. And I like this guy. So so that's when I found Hex, and maybe about a month or two in, I started putting out little things here and there, like little videos, my opinion on things, and then it didn't really catch or whatever, but I was still passionate about it, so I would just do it. And then recently I got real passionate about PulseX and put a video out, and somebody tweeted it and tagged all the guys I mentioned in it, and it kind of took off. So I said, wow, this is cool. I'm getting a lot of attention from this. And then that's when it happened. Richard Hart hit me with the follow. And I was like, all right, man, now I got to really turn this up.
You got to step it up, right?
Yeah.
I'm always on the verge of being unfollowed. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm terrified, man. Every time like I search his name and his name pops up on my Twitter, I'm like, I see that he's still following me. I'm like, oh, thank God, man, I didn't mess up yet.
I ain't messed up yet.
Yeah,
right,
bro.
So what was it? Let me take a step back real quick. So what was it about Richard or his message or whatever that made, because look, man, you were out in the crypto space, 99% of the shit is crap. You know that most of the founders are full of shit, right?
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden you slide over to Richard's stuff where he's got some Prada boots on and some Burberry, and all of a sudden you got trust in this man. What was it about him really that made you you trust that what he was doing was on the level? Because I from the surface you can't. I mean, okay, cool. He got a nice $3,000 shirt on. He's got some $1,800 boots on. Okay,
right.
That's fine. But that, I know that didn't make you get involved in Hex. What was it about Richard that did that for you?
It was okay. So the main thing was that he retired a bunch of people. And once I did the due diligence and went behind the scenes and seen a bunch of people made a ton of money and were able to quit their jobs, I'm like, all right, well, that sold me right there. Then it was just listening to his words and his messages and the wisdom. You could you either get it or you don't, because I'll send his videos to other people, my friends, and they'll just either not watch it or watch it and it doesn't really click with them. Like if you can't tell that this dude is different, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm under the belief that the dude's a time traveler. Like the way he's been predicting these things spot on.
Oh man, bro, you should have seen some of the beginning stuff. Some of the Bitcoin predictions he's made has just been like, are you kidding me? This man is Satoshi, man.
It's what more do you want? You know what I mean? Like, what more do you want? And when I see him always right on his predictions, it's like how can I not take a chance on this? You know what I mean? And yeah, the proof is in the pudding, man. A lot of people made a lot of money off of Hex, and it's a protocol that I really believe in. So yeah, I decided, you know, I got to become a Hexagon, and not only become a Hexagon, but provide some sort of value, you know.
So well, you are. You made me laugh my ass off, man.
Thank you, man.
The country one. So like
yeah,
I like just about every stitch of music that's out there. You name it.
Me
but
too,
I don't do country. I just cannot do country. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's how many white boys are involved in it, or if it's the boots, or you know the but you know what it is. So like, you know what it is. I figured this out. So I'm like watching. I was watching this group of hillbillies. I guess I shouldn't call them hillbillies. Some country bunking boys, right? And they were all suited up with their sucked in real tight Wrangler jeans on, and their boots and their hats and everything. And they were listening to their music, you know, and they were singing. And I'm listening to the songs, and I'm watching them, and I'm like, holy shit. This is white boy reggae. That's what it is.
Yeah.
They vibe to that stuff. They like vibe to it. The truck and the girlfriend leaving you and the dog dying and all of that. They like vibe to it, man. I'm like,
it's dope. Yeah, it's dope. It's not bad.
This is their reggae right here. This is their chill reggae, you know? And I'm like, okay, I won't bust on it, but I just can't do it.
I feel you, man. I hear you. I like, man, like my mom, she was a big fan of 80s rock. So like I grew up on different music than most of my friends. So like I'm doing like Bon Jovi stuff, Billy Joel, you know what I mean? Like, and I figured a lot of people in the community would like that as well. So we did. It's awesome. Awesome.
So you got some plans for some more stuff coming up, or you ready?
Definitely, man. I'm I like, my goal is to bring as much eyes to the Hex community as possible. I mean, you guys are already doing an amazing job. It's fantastic, and I'm just trying to see if I could get in where I fit in. I've gone viral before in my own personal life on, like, you know, things like World Star Hip Hop, The Shade Room, YouTube, like from back in the day. So being a Hexagon and seeing the community and seeing the opportunity, it kind of like I'm reborn into what I used to do, which was music, comedy videos, sketches, and stuff like that. And you guys are showing so much love that it's firing me up to do what I used to do, even bigger and better now. So.
Well, that's what the community is about, is, you know, it's a grassroots organic community. Like Richard didn't pay for this community to be built. We built it on our own based on, like you said, how we felt about his message and what he was doing and what he had taught us, you know, and how we could take that to the crypto space and say, hey guys, we know a better way of doing this. Let us show you. And getting to as many people as possible has always been our goal, you know. So whenever we see talent or somebody that's just different, you know, coming into the community, we got to embrace them, because it's like, hey, man, let's bring you in, and because we need a big tent. We need everybody. Not everybody likes to listen to me. Not everybody likes to listen to Coffee. Not everybody likes to listen to, you know, Johnny. So we got to have as many different types out there as possible, as many different types of genre of entertainment, comedy, music, you name it. You know, we need it all. So that's how we grow. That's how we grow.
Yeah, I definitely feel the love. It's overwhelming, man. Like, I post something and then the phone just starts going off, and I'm like, this is awesome. Like, this is just motivating me to just keep going, get bigger and better. I just did a collaboration with SJ. She hit me up. She had the idea. We made it happen in like a matter of 3 days, and it's doing a bunch of numbers right now, man. So
sweet. Well, we'll be taking some of your stuff on the tour with us. We're announcing we've announced the tour, so awesome. The website's up and everything's running. And,
wow.
So we're ready to get rocking and rolling, and any type of participation we can get from you, man.
Yo, I'm down, bro. I'll even show up when you guys come to the East Coast. I'm there.
Okay, we've got we've got we've got Chicago, New York, North
Nice.
Carolina, Miami. So we got all those trips are planned.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna check that out for sure. I'll definitely keep my schedule clear for New York.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I think we're
that'll
going to be in, I think it's Brooklyn, and I can't be quoted on it, but I
Oh,
think it's
perfect.
Brooklyn. We're going to be in
Perfect.
Brooklyn. Yeah. I got some
That's
friends out there too. Can't wait to get out to Brooklyn. That's gonna be fun.
awesome, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate
So what's you got anything like in the hopper right now that's coming out, or?
I'm gonna like focus on my my next video. I'm gonna focus on infiltrating the Hodge twins. I don't know if you're familiar with them.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
exactly
bro,
who
they
they
got
are.
a huge following, and I love their content. And I heard they sacrificed for PulseX, so I think that's dope. So I'm gonna make a song. Probably mention them in it. I'm mentioning Donald Trump too. I'm a big Trump supporter, so I'm trying to get all eyes on us, man. And that's my first target. And then after that, like I'm going to form a Telegram where people could make suggestions on who else we should target and bring into the community, see what we're doing, just to help with the adoption. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what it's about, man. Getting it. Yeah, we got to go out and tell our story, you know. So we could start to develop trust amongst, you know, other people that want to understand what this is all about, you know, because that's what it was with me, with Richard. Was I literally actually trusted him once I started listening to the guy. I was like, you know what, this dude's cut from a different cloth. He doesn't act like the rest of these guys in crypto. I think he wants to use it to do good, and he's not in it for the bucks. I didn't see that, you know, and you know, and all his outrage marketing and his Burberry and Gucci and Rolexes and all that all came afterwards. You know, that came after we had all like understood who he was. You know, you go back and look at his old streams, like the first streams he put out were all just self-help stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, none of it was about crypto. It was all about self-help. Get up off your couch, put your video games away, go take care of yourself, you know, boom, 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 sci-vive, all that stuff. And I was like, okay, this guy's on level. And then you got to hear about his crypto journey, and you know how he didn't like this one, didn't like that one, you know, and then boom, boom, boom. Then it turned into calling the tops of everything. And then I'm gonna make my own crypto. Like, okay, well, if this guy's gonna make his own crypto, then I'm gonna keep an eye on that, you know?
Yep, exactly, bro. I mean, the fact that he's still here is what makes it real to me. He could have disappeared a long time ago. He already did his job. He made a bunch of people rich. He could have cashed out and kept it moving, but he's still here. It's like, why even bother if he's not legit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
and I think because he wasn't done, you know, it was like, yeah, okay, I made a bunch of people rich. You could. I'm rich. I made a bunch of people rich. I really don't have to go any further.
Right.
But he knew that Hex on Ethereum was garbage. He knew that it wasn't working. It wasn't going to work out for everybody. And so he had to fix it. And that's why he stuck around and built PulseChain. And it's going to make Hex a lot better. And then PulseX, it's going to make it even better. So, I mean, he's just kept improving the system. Yeah. Oh,
exactly.
Man. We are that close, dude. We're that close.
Oh, man. I'm trying to get like you guys, man. You guys are such an inspiration to me, man. It's awesome.
Well, we you know, the only thing is we just pushed the button a long time ago is all. We just pushed it before everybody else. That's the only difference between all of us, you know.
Definitely. Man.
You know, I'm watching all these streams, everybody's streaming and they got charts behind them and numbers out there, and oh, this could happen or that could happen, and what if this and what if that, and it's like, you know, I was always taught, you know, what if birds had, grasshoppers had machine guns and birds wouldn't fuck with them, right? So it's like, what if doesn't matter, and all that stuff doesn't matter. We just have to wait for it, be patient, wait for it to come out. You know, support everything that's going on.
Absolutely.
Know that Richard is going to put out a quality product. He isn't going to put garbage out. And the reason you're waiting is for him to do the things at the right time that need to be done. That's what Richard does.
Exactly.
So, you know,
he knows what he's doing. I mean, how are we going to tell him what to do? You know what I mean? He's the one who knows exactly. I think the man's very calculated. So I don't think he's going to make a wrong move if he doesn't feel like he has to make that. So
no, and he knows this space really well. He's, you know, he was in the beginning days when they were, you know, mining Bitcoin for literally nothing.
Right.
And So he's obviously done really well in the crypto space and understands it so well. I mean, and even with Hart's Law, you know, and him understanding that, and then teaching it to all of us was like, I mean, that was half the game right there. Like, boom, you win half the game just by understanding that concept, you know?
Man, everyone I've seen him go toe to toe with in an interview, he makes them look silly. And to the point where I personally believe, and no one else has to believe this, but I think Elon Musk is ducking him. Like, you know, because who wants to stand toe to toe with this guy and potentially get made fun of? And that clip will go so viral. And then the guy who got made look silly, he'll lose his credibility. So I feel like Richard's being gatekept as a whole, man. Well,
yeah, he is dangerous because he doesn't have a filter on debating somebody who's wrong. He will let them know how ridiculous and stupid their question or their answer is, and then blast it out of the water because he knows crypto better than anybody else.
Exactly.
You know, and all of these so-called gurus, I know more about crypto than they do because I was taught by Richard Hart what all of this is really about, what DeFi should look like, and the problems that they're all causing and still wallowing in. I mean, those people are just sitting in their own shit and they don't even know it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It's unbelievable, man. Like, I feel like an expert amongst family members and friends when I start talking about crypto, and it's all thanks to Richard Hart and his knowledge.
Right? And you just got into the space.
Yeah, like, I just got in there.
And you know more than most people that have been around since 2010, 14, 15. You know, you know more than them because they've regressed. They've never moved forward.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can't believe people are still sitting on the sidelines and ignoring crypto and thinking this is going to disappear. Like, well, I appreciate what you guys are doing. I've seen you guys went to DC and stuff, and that's important too, because we got to protect our bags, man. And who knows what the government's up to. So I appreciate you guys. Yeah.
I think that, you know, when I went down there, I saw that they were protecting the CeFi space, and I didn't understand that, and I didn't get it. And then I understand after I saw what happened with SBF and the money coming in and the money was everywhere down there. It was everywhere. And it's like, oh, that's why centralized exchanges are cool and need to be protected and need to be licensed and blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, when SBF went to the freaking joint, it was like, that was it. We ain't talking about that no more. And now it's like, whoa, wait.
What happened? Yeah.
What happened? Wait, what are you talking about? You guys were coming after DeFi, and now it's like there's senators and congressmen now bipartisan putting a bill together to protect DeFi.
Oh my gosh.
Literally, like they're trying to protect DeFi now. It's like, oh, look at that.
It's nuts.
Look at that. They're jumping on the bandwagon is what they're doing. They're like, hey, we can't get on the wrong side of this game. You know, because look at the exchanges, man. I mean, didn't Bittrex just shut down like last week or something?
Yeah. It's man, you never know. Like, and again, Richard's been calling this stuff from day one. So I'm just happy. I feel like I'm on the winning team. You know, right now we could be the underdogs, but that could flip real quick. So
that's the thing that's really kept me going during the bear market is that knowing that we went into the bear market. A 90% downturn bear market, a big bear market, on top. We went into it on top. We had basically won the Twitter war, the social media war when it came to Hex and the scam, you know, narrative and Richard's a scammer narrative and all that. We won. Yeah. They're all quiet now. Like Tone Vays he was coming out of the woodwork all the time talking about Richard Hart,
Super quiet now.
Now he's quiet. Now they're just shutting up because we're eating their lunch, you know? And so it was good going into the bear market like that, knowing that we had cut our teeth already. We had already been annealed. We're you know, and hammered hard. We were ready to go. And now, you know, and then of course we saw the week get blasted out during the bear market too. A lot of people's influencers went away. And
shocking, man. Yeah.
Wallets disappearing now. I guess one of the big ones that was dumped 11 million hex just not too long ago is now empty. I
love that. And I think that's part of Richard's plan. You know what I mean? He wanted to shake some of these guys out. I mean, it's obvious. The guy is way ahead, man. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he launched PulseChain tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like you never know with him. I think he's just always 10 steps ahead of everybody else. So
yeah, he could have already taken the snapshot too.
Bingo.
Like it could already be done, and
yep.
And now we're just waiting. So
hey man, I'm not selling.
Know.
I'm not selling.
don't sell it.
Yeah,
nothing now. Especially what are we at now? Yeah, we're already
like 6, 7.
It's starting to move back up.
Yeah, man.
Not too bad.
I'm buying if anything. That's it. I'm only buying. I'm not selling, and I'm staking if anything. That's it.
Nice. So you've already started staking. You got your stakes out there, and
yeah, I've punched out a few 15s in 10 years. So yeah,
nice,
definitely.
Nice. Nice long-term strategy, huh?
Oh, for sure, man, for sure. I hold some liquid too, so I kind of got my hands in every basket. Got all the bases covered.
Did you get in on time for any sacks? Were you on time for the sacks?
I did make it to the PulseX sack. I missed PulseChain. I'm very very sad about that. But yeah,
there might be some real. You got some liquid there. There might be some real good buy opportunities.
Yeah,
right after
I'll
launch.
Wait. I'll catch a nice dip for sure.
We always know it dips. It always dips, man. It always dips. And I think we might see a good dip in PulseChain because I think there's a lot of people that over leverage themselves for their sacrifices. And they need 2x to just get them out of the doghouse with their wife. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They don't even need a 10x. It's like, give me a 2-3x. I'm out of here.
Oh my gosh, the wives, man, they are losing it right now, man. Oh my gosh.
I got lucky on that one. So I kept my first crypto journey. My wife knew about.
Right.
And she was just like whatever on that, right?
Right, same.
And then from 14 to 17 on the crash, of 17, 18.
Yeah.
And so this time around, I didn't say anything about Hex, right?
Smart move.
Not until it launched, and it was like, okay, I might want to show her this now, and show her what's going on.
Right.
I'm about ready to retire from work, right? So I had to let her know why.
Yeah.
So she saw that, and of course, it kind of changed everything.
Oh yeah.
But now she's getting back. Because she's not in the crypto in the community or anything like that. But now she's starting to FUD herself out. Like, what's going on here?
Oh my God.
Oh, why is it dipping right now? Why is it dipping right now? So now she's watching it all the time. She's got her deck screener on. She's like, hey, how come the price went down to 0.5 cent today? What's going on?
Next time I don't want to sell nobody anything, man, because I hate getting the text messages from the friends and family that you help get in, and they're panicking, and it's like, I'm not worried at all, but they're like, nah, man, something's going wrong. Something's going to happen. I don't trust this anymore. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys. You're missing out. You're gonna miss out.
Yeah, no, but it's been better this time around. And but if Richard, come on, Richard, you got to launch PulseChain, man. I'm trying to stay married here, bro.
Oh yeah, right.
Man. But it is what it is. So you got Bullish. We got one of his videos we could pull up.
Just a heads up, the only one right now that I haven't had an issue with as far as copyright was the country song, Richard Fried. But the other ones I've got, I haven't gotten any strikes, but they've given claims. So claims, they don't claims. Really, they don't bother you. They just,
we get claims all the time.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, we've had attempted strikes.
Oh, okay.
We got out of a couple of them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this station's always been in trouble. We've been in trouble from day one.
Okay.
Never canceled, but always in trouble. Always in trouble.
Yeah,
that's all right, Bullish. We'll get to the next organic one he does.
Cool.
All right, my man. I know you got to get rolling. You got more interviews to go do, right?
Definitely. Well, I actually got to go to work, so yeah. But I'm glad I was able to get on with you guys, man. I really appreciate you guys having me.
Yeah, so, we're glad to have you too. And hey, next time, go ahead and show where you're at so everybody can catch your stuff.
Mainly on Twitter. Check me out, WescottCrypto, WescottCrypto, and then everywhere else it's the same thing. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all WescottCrypto. So you can find me pretty easily. Yeah.
Cool deal. All right, man. Go check them out and subscribe. Support this Hexakin.
Thank you.
All right, my brother. Hey, next time you have a new one come out, we'll get it on the show.
I'll premiere it with you guys. Yeah, for sure.
Perfect, man. Thank you.
All right, thank you, man.
All right, Wescott.
All right,
good having
guys.
you, bro.
All right,
thanks, everybody.
care.
We'll see you in the next one.
All right. Bye-bye.